Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
Hi guys, it's time for another Danica's Movie Minute, which is probably going to be longer than a minute, but that's okay. We're sitting in front of my DVD collection that goes all the way up to the ceiling and all the way down to the floor because I am a dork and somewhat of a compulsive DVD buyer. I may be a hoarder. If you see my other collections around the house, you would think, yeah, she's a hoarder. But not a dirty one that like throws garbage on the floor because I'm too lazy to go to the trash can. So that's a good thing. Anyways, the first movie that I wanted to discuss is a documentary by two of the most brilliant documentary filmmakers to ever grace the earth, the Maisel brothers. They made a documentary it's very well known called The Grey Gardens, and that's a beautiful film. But the one that I want to talk about today is quite possibly the greatest concert film ever made, and that is the Rolling Stones' "Give Me Shelter." This documentary started out as just being the Stones wanting to have the Maisels film their tour that they launched in 1969, and it ended up being just a really sad event at Altamont Speedway. If you haven't seen this, please look this up. This is one of the turning points in rock and roll history. It kind of cemented the Rolling Stones as the dangerous band. Yeah, it's just a really landmark film, and it shows what you can capture when you have the video camera rolling at the right time. Just a great film, and when I say the greatest concert film of all time, I mean it. I know that a lot of you are Michael Jackson fans, and obviously I am too, and I don't feel that This Is It is a concert film. I feel that it's like the pre-show, and to be quite frank, it bums me out to watch it. I own it, but I don't really watch it all that often. So Give Me Shelter is the concert film for me. Okay, moving on. I'm going to be talking about the Coen brothers. This is kind of like a little running theme today, I guess, like two different directors, for one film. But I'm not going to be talking about their super well-known films. I'm going to be talking about two that just kind of flew under the radar and are just really super fun. The first one is called A Serious Man, and I love this movie. It's a slow burner, and it's kind of open-ended, and I kind of love that about it. It has one of my favorite comedians in it called Richard Kind. He's great. I love him. He has more of a serious role in this film. But this is about this is just kind of like about a middle-aged guy who's kind of going through a crisis, Jewish in the Midwest in the 60s. It's just really funny and sad and everything. It's great. The other one that kind of flew under the radar was Burn After Reading, which totally deserves some attention. Not only does it have John Malkovich in it, who is amazing. It has Mr. Brad Pitt in it, who is so funny in this. His role is kind of brief, but he is just so funny. Like, piss in your pants funny in this movie. So, I definitely recommend that you check this out. So that's it for the Coen brothers, and obviously if you want to, rent No Country for Old Men, because this is a landmark film also by the Coen brothers. Now, if you're not in the mood for nihilistic or kind of sad, or still kind of like, I don't know, it's that sort of sour, bittersweet kind of comedy, that the Coen brothers do. If you're not in the mood for that, then shall we move on to comedy? You can never go wrong with Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I have two copies here. I bought these for Jason. it's just a classic, and it's just funny, and I love it. So Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Monty Python, anything is funny. Actually, one that kind of isn't as well known as Monty Python and the Holy Grail is The Ruddles, All You Need Is Cash, which is kind of like the original Spinal Tap almost. It's about a fake band called The Ruddles, and they're obviously molded after the Beatles. If you know a lot about the Beatles, you are going to love All You Need Is Cash. It is amazing, and these guys are really great musicians, actually. Neil Innes, I don't know if I'm spelling or saying his name right. I never knew how to say his name, but the guy that's kind of like the John sort of character, he is just an amazing musician, an amazing songwriter, an amazing singer. That this definitely deserves some attention. So The Ruddles, All You Need Is Cash, or Monty Python and the Holy Grail if you want some funny this weekend. Alright, I think that that's it. I'm going to wrap it up now, and I hope that you guys have such an awesome weekend. I've had a migraine for the last 2 days, and it's finally starting to clear up, so hopefully next week I'll be able to film some tutorials and other fun things, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bar